guys, it's Jilly and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of my favorite skincare products that have helped my skin clear up. In the past, I have suffered from acne, I have acne scars, basically all of the above, and I've been to so many doctors, so many dermatologists, and some of the stuff that they gave me just didn't help. So I kind of went out of my way to find some things to help me clear up my acne. I've literally gone through like everything, but this is all of my favorite stuff for acne prone skin or just to help clear up your skin in general. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to be starting with like our cleansers slash like things to wash your face. So we're going to be starting off with like our cleansers and things under that sort of category. And we're going to be starting with our Nizoral Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. And I know that's kind of like weird, like why are you talking about anti-dandruff shampoo with your skin? Well, the ingredients inside of anti-dandruff shampoos help get rid of like those little like fungal acnes, that's what they're called. They're like the tiny little bumps, and I have found this to help so much. I've gotten medication for dermatologists for it before, but it simply just didn't help as much as this. You put this on your face like a face mask, leave it on for like 10 minutes, wash it off in the shower or whatever, and they literally go away. Like, I don't know what kind of magic is in this, but I've heard that it helps, and I tried it and it absolutely does. Now, this does retail for about $17. You can get it anywhere on the web. You can get it on Amazon. I'm not sure if they sell it in stores anymore, but it's any anti-dandruff shampoo. Anyways, let's move on to our next cleanser. Next, we're going to be looking at the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser, and I absolutely love this. This is my holy grail when it comes to taking off makeup, using it in the shower. It just overall feels good on my skin, doesn't dry it out too much, but also doesn't leave it too oily. So this retails for about $15. It depends where you buy it. They have a value one on Amazon right now for $15. You could basically get it anywhere at your local drugstores, Walmarts, Targets. They have them everywhere. This one is for the normal to oily skin. I used to use the dry to normal and it made my skin dry out more. But yeah, so this one gets rid of oil without disrupting the skin barrier, and I absolutely love it. It has foaming action, and it's like has hydrochloric acid in it, which is really good for your skin. And overall, this is probably my favorite facial cleanser, and I'll never go back to anything else. Next, we're going to be moving on to our cleansers, which a lot of people don't use cleansers, but they are a great necessity in your skincare routine. And this one is Paula's Choice Exfoliate, and this is the skin barrier protecting salicylic acid facial cleanser. Now, this does retail for about $16 on Amazon, which is a little expensive, but it is definitely worth it. And it helps with blackheads, especially on nose, cheeks, and forehead. It helps unclog and shrink your large pores, so therefore it's harder for blackheads to appear, and it smooths and evens the skin tone. The only thing about this is it does have a bit of a weird smell to it, but I love it. It has helped me so much, especially with the blackheads on my nose and on my forehead, and it really helps even out my skin. As I said, this is a little bit more on the expensive side, and it does retail for about $16, but it is absolutely worth it. Next, we're going to be looking at the Thayer's Facial Toner. Now, this does retail for about $9. You get it on Amazon, you can get it at CVS, Walgreens, wherever you want, and I absolutely love this. This one is the cucumber one with witch hazel, and I love it. It's a pretty big bottle. It is a little bit on the pricier side for a bottle like this, but I love it. It really does help not necessarily dry out my skin, but it helps get rid of the oils, and it helps it be even. Now let's move on to a makeup remover. This one I absolutely love, and this is the Garnier Skin Active Rose Water Makeup Remover. Now, you can get this at your Walmarts, you can get them at drugstores, basically anywhere. They even have mini bottles at Target, which I love for traveling, especially because I'm always like away for my cheer competitions. And this helps so much. It hydrates your skin, and it helps get rid of all of the makeup left over on your face. I use this when I get out of the shower to get rid of any excess makeup that I didn't get with my CeraVe, and I also use it in the morning to help clean up my raccoon eyes after I put on my mascara. It also does retail on Amazon for about $7.97, so it is on the cheaper side, and it lasts forever. You definitely get what you want for your buck. Next thing on this list, Aquaphor. Now, y'all may be thinking, why Aquaphor? Isn't Aquaphor for like, you know, like lips and stuff like that? But this is for dry, cracked, or irritated skin. I love this during the winter when my skin is a little too dry, and I found this out. There's this thing called slugging. Now, I've never ever heard of slugging until I was looking up on TikTok what you can do with Aquaphor. and you basically leave a pretty decently sized clump of it over like any sort of like blemishes or spots like that, and it truly does help heal them. Like, I literally mean, I sleep with Aquaphor on my face sometimes, and all of my blemishes that are new go away. So I absolutely love this. This is somehow magical, and it does retail for like $5. I mean, you can get it literally at like Five Below. You can get it Walmart, anywhere you can find like beauty products, they probably have Aquaphor. Next, we're gonna be looking at my holy grail brand that literally saved my skin. And that brand is Hero. Now, Hero is a relatively smaller skincare brand. I haven't seen it a lot in the past, but it's just starting to pop up a lot more recently. And I absolutely love their rescue balms. They have saved my skin. And when I mean they have saved my skin, it has been at the worst, and I've used it a couple of nights in a row, and it literally clears up my skin. So we have the regular rescue balm, which is a post-blemish cream. You put it on your blemishes after they've, you know, kind of been there for a day or two. And when I mean it literally heals it overnight, it heals it overnight. Like, you just put it on the blemish spot, blend it out, and they take it from there. It is my holy grail. I will forever be repurchasing this. Then they also have the Red Color Correct cream. So it's green, helps color correct your red blemishes. This I've been using on my forehead because my forehead is a place that usually gets the most acne, and when my scars are healing, I love putting this on. This is literally the rescue balm that has the same medication in it that helps heal up your spots, but you can wear it during the day and it really does match to your skin tone. Like, it hides everything. I absolutely love it. It is the same thing, but it's visibly even skin tones with encapsulated pigment. It is great. And these retail for $12.99, so they're not really that expensive, and they have lasted me quite a while. I've only repurchased the purple one twice because it has lasted me so long, and I've been using Hero for about a year now. There's also one more Hero product that we have to go over. This is the Hero Lightning Wand. Now, the Lightning Wand is for dark spots, and it helps brighten it up. It has a serum in it, so if you have any dark spots that are scars from leftover acne, this is for you. This does retail for about $16 in the larger size, but I have the travel size one because I wanted to try it out and make sure I really loved it. It was $6.99 at Target, and it is my favorite thing. It has like a little like rolly top on here. I just roll it over the blemish, I rub in like the serum, and it helps lighten up my spots so much. Now we're going to be moving on to facial tools. So tools that can help clear up acne, get rid of blemishes, etc. First thing is the Gua Sha sets. So any of these sets, you can literally buy them at Five Below. You can buy them, I think, at the dollar store now. Any of your local stores, even like TJ Maxx's, which is where I got mine, and I absolutely love it. So if you guys don't know what this is, there's a facial roller, and there is this like little, sometimes they're heart shaped, sometimes they're different, but you can basically use it to like push out your skin. This I use to roll my forehead, and this comes into play with the next tool that I'm going to show you guys. The average price that I've seen for these sets is about $7.99. The next item I'm going to show you guys, I want you to be very careful with. If you do end up buying one of these, please do not go out of control with it like I did. That's mostly the reason why I had issues with my skin. If you pop more pimples and blackheads, it actually helps spread it. Now that's kind of weird, but I found that out from a dermatologist not long ago, and since I have stopped, my skin's been perfectly fine. So this is a derma tool. You guys have probably seen these on TikTok, literally anywhere before, but I am very careful with this now. I mostly only use the flat end to go over obvious blackheads or push any out of like the corner of my nose here, but I'm very careful with it. Use it very lightly on your skin. Honestly, I wouldn't suggest getting one of these in the first place, but I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, I used it for a while. It does help with like hairline acne that is a lot larger and is a little harder to get rid of. I use it there, and it really does help heal them up, but I use the flat side just to push out very minuscule blackheads, stuff like that. I don't go too crazy with it, but after you do use it, your skin will be a little red and inflamed, so that's where the Gua Sha comes in, and I use it just to like kind of circulate the blood on my forehead. And I also do use ice after I use this. Ice does help get rid of swelling and redness, and your skin will look a little wacky for like 20 minutes after you use it, but I promise it'll look better after. Once again, I highly would not get yourself into this, but if you're someone who struggles really bad with blackheads, I suggest using this end, and make sure you search up techniques online because there are certain ways that you can use it, and make sure that you don't damage your skin barrier. These do actually retail for about $4 or $5. You can get them at CVS and you can get them at Five Below, but once again, if you do get one, please be very careful with your skin. Next, we have our facial razors. Now, you guys are probably like, why would you use a facial razor? Well, this is more for your dark spots. Not really your blemishes, but your dark spots. Number one, every once in a while, shaving like your entire like lower face and even your forehead really does help. So you don't have a lot of buildup. It just helps kind of clear out your entire face. I have found it very effective for especially my lower face and for dark spots. After a couple times of like routinely shaving your face, which, by the way, it is kind of a myth that like, oh, it comes back so much quicker, it comes back so much darker and whatever. I've never had that issue. Maybe that is because, I mean, even though my natural hair is a little darker, my hair isn't like black, but I've not had any issues with it. And it just works great to help get rid of your dark spots. So I've, you know, routinely shaved it and they go away because eventually the skin barrier just kind of dips. These retail for about $5. Get them at TJ Maxx. You can get them at Target. You can, I think, get them at like Five Below in sets. Pretty cheap, relatively good item, good for dark spots. Now, this item is a little bit more on like the professional side, but I absolutely love it. This is a high frequency wand. Y'all have probably seen these on TikToks and Get Ready With Me's with all the bougie girls, but I absolutely love it. Like, you have to be very careful with it, but I love it. Now, if you guys don't know what it is a little wand that has multiple different attachments on it, and it has like almost like a zapping frequency to it. Now, that may be a little scary to you guys, but I promise you do not feel it. You have to look up how to use it and the proper ways to do it, but once you do, it really helps with black spots. You can leave it on a black spot up to 10 seconds, and it really helps get rid of the dark areas, especially scars. I love this tool. Personally, I've not had any issues with it so far, and it is on my Amazon storefront right now, so you guys can go ahead and look at that, but I highly suggest doing some research before purchasing one for yourself. It is a little bit more on the pricier side. It does start at $30. As I said, it's on my Amazon storefront. You guys can look at it. I like it. I honestly think it's worth it. It has multiple different heads, and one of them you can use as a comb, which does help your hair follicles. It stimulates them and it helps them grow. We're going to be talking about our Blemish patches. So these are the Hand-Who extra strength blemish patches. So these you can get at Walmart. I've only seen them at Walmart, and they retail for about $6 a pack, and it comes with 36. So it's definitely worth it. It's non-medicated and it has hydrochloric acid, and it's formulated with salicylic acid. It does help break down and congest pores and treat and prevent clear blemishes. So I love these. I also have tried the Hero patches, the rescue, I don't know what they're called. I think they're called like the rescue patches. Everyone has like raved about them on TikTok, and those only come with like 12. These come with 36, and even though it won't be like a one night thing like Hero, you have so many, so you can literally put them anywhere you want, and they work relatively well for me. They definitely have helped heal up some of my blemishes, and honestly, they're just a lifesaver. Acne patches in general are very much a lifesaver. They have ones for your nose, they have like a ton of different facial ones, so it's not only just these little patches. So that is it for my favorite skincare right now that helped my skin clear up. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please go down below and hit the subscribe button and turn on my post notifications. Also, make sure you go check out my Amazon storefront because I will be linking all of these things down there, and follow all of my other socials down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!